What's up guys, and welcome back to another part for the Tales of Berseria playthrough. So in the last part we ended up finding Dial. We made it seem like he, was killed by us, but in reality we kept him so he can transport the ship for us. We escaped Helavies and we blew stuff up, and one of Lady Teresa's Malachim is with us now. So let's go ahead and continue where we ended up leaving off. So I believe, escape ship. Because it gave us the option to save right after all of that. It's right here, we're in the escape ship. We can talk a little bit. What has Rokuro got to say?
You seem busy.
We need more hands. We have to set our course and tie down the cargo. I've unfurled the sails. Does that not look safe to you?
Sure. As long as it doesn't come loose.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't come loose.
Our destination is Logris. Set a course.
I'll do what I can, but this vessel really needs a bigger crew. We need to hire more men. Besides, if we keep sailing this way...
Okay, so our ship definitely needs more people. What's Magilu up to?
Now that was a right old conflagration. Don't think they'll be chasing after us anytime soon. You certainly didn't leave them much of a port, though. I wonder if the town will ever recover.
How much did you tell them?
I had just started episode 2. Magilu's Fury,
Episode 2.
wherein the beautiful witch is captured and tortured by a demon most cruel.
I'm starting to see why they wanted to execute you.
Yep, you can definitely see why. The mysterious Malak. Doesn't have a name, by the way, just referred to as number 2.
Velvet! How's our heading?
This is so hard to read.
Actually, you're holding it
Not
wrong.
the way.
It's built to function even if the ship is rolling.
Velvet!
The heading's fine! Kid, what's your name?
Number 2.
Not that. Your real name. Surely you have one. Wanna hold it?
If that's an order.
I'm asking you what you want.
So you're ordering me
And
to
since
answer?
he's been controlled, he doesn't have a will of his own.
Right.
Which is the sad part about these
You would destroy
Malaks.
yourselves as long as it was an order, wouldn't you?
That is our purpose.
You really are tools. In that case, keep your mouth shut.
Lost the compass already.
Pirates! That flag. It's got to be Ifrit's pirate crew.
They've gotta be
And I believe we heard about the Ifrit crew at Prison Island.
To land, then! We can fight them there!
Having to make a pit stop because of pirates. Magilu.
Well, look at that. They really are a bunch of demons. That works in our favor.
You knowingly pick fights with demons? Must have a death wish. You're in trouble now that we're on land.
Wipe them out, number 2. That's an order.
Whoa there. We're not the one you'll be fighting.
See the bird in his head?
It'll be me.
A Moloch?
No, I'm the Reaper.
Awesome music playing too.
What is this guy?
A Moloch pirate?
A sword, twin blades, and paper. No pendulum that I can see.
It's right there. You mentioned a pendulum. That'll play a factor later for his like character story.
Let's go!
Nice, perfect step. I'm gonna be calling that kind of stuff perfect steps because I'm so used to
You
AO.
passed the
So
test. Join us,
Well, aren't you the impudent one?
says the demon who torched Televes.
You knew about that?
I hope you realize we're doing you a favor. If you'd stayed on that course, you would have smashed right up against the gate of Vortigern.
You guys are headed for Midgand, aren't you? That means you're gonna have to go through the Narrows up ahead. But the kingdom has a massive fortress there built to defend them, with a tremendous gate.
A fortress.
If this is true, we're in your debt.
We desire to pass through as well, but we lack the strength. I propose we form a partnership.
I'd be a fool to blindly trust the words of a pirate.
both of us would be using each other because they
Really
want to get
see the
through, and we
gate for
want to get
yourself?
through.
We won't stop you. We'll even throw you a nice funeral if you like.
Magilu. I love that little pose.
So what? We're allowed to refuse?
Your business is your business, and ours is ours. There's nothing more to say.
But First Mate, you can't go alone. We'll all come with you.
You'd only get in the way. Stick to the plan and focus on your duties aboard the Von Eltia.
So technically, if we really wanted to, we could destroy his whole crew. So we got Daredevil's Ventite and a Pirate's Eye Patch for our, like, you know, outfit accessory. So it allows wandering enemies to join battle on normal difficulty or higher. So Moloch guards. This is, I'm pretty sure this is just, you know, talking about, you know, weaknesses, the arts for Molochs and all that, then dire foes. Dire foes appear more often. Hard has a 5-time chance of normal, more grade. So yeah. Dire foes, mainly those will be if you want to grade farm and whatnot. Like, whenever we were at Helaves, whenever we tried to first get into Helaves and that gate was blocked, the front entrance, there's a dire foe around there, which on my main save file I was farming that one for grade whenever I did end up going into a new game plus. So this guy's a shop. Let's see what he's got. Amber stuff, paralyze. Pretty much nothing new that we're already like learning or trying to learn. Those we can just transfer onto the Moloch. Now that I'm thinking about it too, let's see. Okay, yeah, so they actually do name him Moloch number 2 here. But yeah, here's his little artwork. Let's see, do I have fashion for him? Yeah, and they kind of already basically spoiled the name for him with how the fashion is. But yeah, you can see right here, he's got the style of Laphicet. Then we got the little fairy tale stuff. I don't know if I want to put the fairy tale costume on him. I don't know. I might just keep it like this for now. But let's see. We'll go ahead and give him a little eye patch. Let him look a little bit menacing. What else? Pocket watch. Probably just the eye patch for now. I think that's what we'll kind of rock with. It's also funny how these hats, like, it just completely clips through. You can change, like, the position and stuff on it, but yeah, kind of funny. See what they got to say.
And what are you folks planning anyway?
Like I said, we're getting through that gate. If you're not helping us, then the conversation's over.
Is it possible to get through?
If the first mate says he'll do it, he'll do it.
You sure put a lot of faith in him. He's a Moloch, isn't he?
That doesn't matter. He's got the captain's blessing, and that's enough for us.
Couldn't you ignore the Narrows and just sail around?
Not now. We lost both our compass and several of our crew in an earlier attack.
Compass?
Just like us.
But in the end, we're pirates. If someone blocks our way, we can't just fall back.
And that's what makes a pirate, huh?
Yeah, so you can see even the captain, he's got traits of a Moloch, and I think he said he has the Reaper's blessing, or Pirate's blessing, something blessing. But that captain guy, he's got an interesting feature with him.
Tragically, your favorite witch is neither a sailor nor a warrior. All she can really do is look on.
No argument there.
Is the Gate of Vortigern really something that impressive, Dial?
They've got a fortress and a patrolling fleet, but the gate is the real show. Even a battleship couldn't blast its way through that thing.
Is there no sea route that avoids the Narrows?
There is, so to speak, but it's a long way out into the open sea. We just end up shipwrecked.
Which I think later you basically
The pirates share our
sail
goal.
around it.
I don't think we have any choice but to band together.
True enough. If forward lies destruction and backward lies doom, sideways is your only option.
And yet you don't feel like helping out.
I sure don't.
That Moloch isn't all he seems. Who knows what's up his sleeves?
The kid's a Moloch too. Hey boy, you sense anything?
We both have ulterior motives. In any case, let's go after him.
And a little detail that most of you probably aren't noticing with Moloch number 2 is like why he didn't speak right there. So you'll learn in just a bit.
I know you probably won't listen to me, but you shouldn't get involved with Ifrit's pirates. Ifrit is the fiercest, most villainous pirate in all the seas. Every sailor trembles at his name.
For a demon, you're pretty wimpy.
Demon or not, scary is scary.
So this Ifrit is that tough?
You bet. Rumor has it he's an unrepentant
Even just the
troublemaker
Ifrit
and as
crew is
strong as an
tough.
ogre. His gang are all fearless, wild warriors.
Lots of rumors
They've
around
turned the
them,
tables
because
on
we
the
even
Royal
heard him on the
Navy
prison
time and time
island.
again. And best of all is their ship, the Von Eltia. She's a legend that's traveled to distant lands across the sea.
Nice. Sounds like I'd get along with them just fine.
You seem to know an awful lot about them yourself.
Well, it's just that every sailor dreams of being as wild and free as Ifrit and his pirate crew.
I guess.
Hey, I can dream, can't I? Demon or human or even lizard, we all got our fantasies.
Sure do, Dial. Sure do. Let's go ahead and try to follow the guy. See what we got. Earth ring. Okay. Let's see. Fire ring. Okay, not mastered yet. None of those are mastered. None of those are mastered either. Okay. So we're still getting mastery on those. I imagine probably by the end of this playthrough, gonna be close to 100 hours. Probably actually 100 hours. We'll probably have a little over 100. since I'll be doing at least most of the quests that pop up, and you know, viewing any skit that pops up, any type of pop up, I'll try to view that. I'll try to get as many cat spirits and everything.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Two new enemy types right here. These little seed things. I honestly want to say this is probably the only place in the game you really see these guys. I don't ever remember seeing them much. But right there you saw we just had a new move too because we were fighting. These guys are different.
We're finished here.
Shot
Let's
like
go.
a lightning orb. Then we got these little scorpions here. I mainly love that move right there for Velvet too, because it's just like in groups like this, it's great. And you got one of the little soul gems or whatever they call them again. It sucks. That's one thing about this combat system is like you can't just spam, you know. It's not like how Tales of Arise, you know, you can keep going. It's not like Vesperia. I believe Vesperia you can keep, you know, attacking. It's just that, you know, your character has like a little window of whenever they recover after their final combo attack. But with this game and Zestria, I believe as well, they have this type of this kind of thing going on. I think Zestria has this too. And then Tales of Xyla, I can't remember how that one played out. It's been so long since I played
Victory is ours.
So let's see, anything? Nothing there. Nothing there. I'm going the wrong way.
So, you've chosen to trust a pirate?
Not for a second. But if you're prepared to lend us the use of your ship and crew until we reach the capital, we'll help you.
I'll agree to those terms. But there's something I should tell you first. I bring ill fortune to all those around me. The Reaper's curse. I could flip this coin 1,000 times and still land on tails. Trying to get through the fort cost the lives of 5 good sailors.
Don't remember if they ever explained
If you
why
join
he
up
has
with me,
this curse.
I can't guarantee your safety.
But it's pretty neat.
Why would you go out of your way to warn us?
Even
just not
demons
when
don't
they're in
want to meet an
danger.
unfair death, right? If you still want to come with me, just know the risks.
Works for me. I land on tails. I'll flip it to heads on my own.
Your name?
Velvet. This is number 2.
I'm Rokuro. A pleasure.
Aizen.
You've
So
got
now
a
we
plan
know
of
the
attack,
name.
I'm sure. Let's hear it.
To put it bluntly, Vortigern is impregnable. It won't fall to an attack whether by sea or by land.
So, no plan?
Wait, what about both at once?
Exactly. First, we send in the Von Eltia to draw their fleet out of the Narrows. Then we slip inside and open the sea gate ourselves. The Von Eltia will then break away and rush back into the channel. We'll climb aboard and push through.
One slip and we're all as good as dead.
Then don't slip and we're not dead.
Walking with the Reaper, huh?
The plan is already in motion. Let's move. This cave leads to the fortress.
So, we know about his Reaper's Curse now, and now we know his name. One other thing is, I had made a video on it way back whenever Tales of Arise was out, and you actually do get to fight some of the like past characters from the Tales games. Usually they have that in the games. You can fight past members from other games. In this one, I believe you fight 2 characters from Tales of Xyla. And in Arise, you could fight Aizen and his sister. And it was kind of cool. Me personally, it was like, I really wish we could have fought Velvet. But it also would have been cool if we could just fight Rokuro as well. Rokuro would have made sense since he's a war demon. But it also would have been just cool to, like, if they ever make it to where, like, your team versus, you know, the Tales of Berseria team, like, that would be so cool. Fight all of them at once. But typically it's just, like singular battles or, like, you know, you fight 2 of them at the same time. Because they also had it in the DLC for Tales of Arise. The SAO collab DLC, you fight Kirito and Asuna at the same time. Which was cool, especially the gimmick that they have with each other. Definitely a fun fight. And papers, we got something new for him. I think we already mastered a piece of equipment. Yeah, we mastered one. So, nothing else for me to put on. I guess I will go for art attack. Get some more of that. Yeah, okay, nothing else. Oh, now we got Aizen here too. So there's his artwork. We can also see, let's see, fashion. Got the normal, the hat style. And no outfit. I think I mainly only have outfits for the female characters. I think the Malak right here, I think he only had this one because it was in another DLC pack that I ended up getting. That was mainly for the girls.
Look at all these vines. They're too tangled to cut through.
I'm carrying some flint. Just burn through it.
Do you really think this is a good place for us to start a fire?
Normally, no. But we're also demons and Malakim. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're not exactly normal ourselves.
Plus, like, the Malak I'm pretty sure has flame arts. Or like the explosive art that he did before as well. So he technically could have used that too, but flint works. So I'm not sure entirely which way to go, but we'll find out whenever we go through one of these areas. Is this going to be the correct way? I think both of them might lead to the same place. I think. We'll see. We'll see. We'll go up to the left path whenever I get up there. I'm just gonna end up skipping these little enemies here. A lot of cat spirits here. Got a little cheeky one hiding behind that rock there. And see, yeah, you can see the enemies like just hanging up on the ceiling like that too.
The kid's awfully quiet. You think maybe there's something wrong with him?
Number 2's always that way.
Stop that. Calling him by a number is cruel.
What's Rokuro mean?
Well, son number 6, technically.
Same thing then.
Not even remotely. You all right, kid?
Why didn't you say something? If Eisen hadn't noticed in time, you'd be dead.
Because you ordered me to keep my mouth shut.
That's not what I meant! Why? Why would you do that?
Whoa, take it easy, Velvet.
Let me guess, kid. You were bound by an exorcist? I thought as much. The boy's will has been sealed away. Malakim have individual personalities, just like humans. But exorcists have developed methods to seal those personalities away, so they can use Malakim as uncomplaining tools.
Which is pretty crazy they can do that.
Can't say. I've never seen one escape the exorcist
Makes you wonder if they
before.
can actually do it on like a regular human as well, eventually. But yeah, now you see that
Listen, kid.
why
if
he
you're ever
was
in
keeping
trouble,
quiet
speak up,
so
okay?
much.
If I'm in
Because she told him to shut his
trouble?
mouth.
You said exorcists bind Malakim's free will.
Yeah. We've lived in this land a long time, and we're our own folk, just like humans. Only a small portion of humans, those with strong resonance, like the exorcists, were able to perceive our existence.
But the Advent changed that.
Now Malakim can be seen by ordinary people. We're being robbed of our free will and made into obedient tools. Humans praise Artorias for providing a miraculous new weapon against demons, but Malakim aren't mere objects.
Malakim aren't things?
They are. As far as Artorias is concerned, Malakim, demons, and humans are all nothing more than tools. Everything in service to his utopia of reason. That's all anyone is to him. Even my brother.
And you don't really see it in this game, but in the sequel to this, basically, which is Tales of Berseria, you do get to see how Malakim like live. And whenever humans just can't see them. So you do get to see that with that game. You get to see that part of them. So over there we do got a stat up herb. So I will probably go back and get that real quick. So I'm gonna cut here and I'll go back and get that. So I'll see you back here. Alright, so we're back here now. And I'm getting that already, so let's check and see. I believe this is actually the correct path, so let's go back and check the other path real quick. Let's go see what's over there, because I do see that exclamation mark. And also, if you like are in the map and you forget which way you came through, you can look and you see where those green diamonds are. Those are obviously, you know, areas you can walk into to go to new areas. But if you also look, you'll see a little blue dot, and that indicates that you just came through that way. So, a little something to remember in case you get a little bit lost. Here we got another dead-end path. This looks like we might have a dire foe over here. It might be on the other side, though. Got a chest over here, too. Yeah, and we can't get across. And I think there's a dire foe over there. And at some point, like I said, later on, we do get another method of transportation, which is a lot faster than this, but yeah, like just walking, it's so painful, man. It's such a pain. It's nice for a rise because you can at least sprint, and then I can't remember if Berseria had a sprint button or not. I don't even know if it even has a means of transportation. Besides fast traveling, I don't know if it has a means of transportation to where you just move in the map quick. But yeah, it's rough in the beginning, especially like whenever I just had to backtrack. Just now to go back and go get that stat up herb, it's painful. Oh, one of my favorite characters right here up in the series. One of my favorites.
Turtles! Turtles!
Are you a turtle demon or something?
No, you got it all wrong. I'm the White Turtles. Sorry about spooking you,
The
Zor.
White Turtles.
If you're not a demon, then perhaps you're a Moloch.
Nope, I'm just a plain old Turtles. Nothing
A
more
Turtles.
and nothing less.
I love-
I'm sure
I
you
love
guys
the
have lots
voice.
of questions about me, but for now, I'd appreciate it if you could hold off on them.
Very weird type of
right.
animal characters.
Sure,
and
if you
tales.
insist.
Much obliged.
The turtles are traveling merchants of considerable savvy. Their services could be quite useful for members of the underworld like us.
You don't say. Sounds handy.
You betcha. And at old White Turtle shop, we believe the customer's smile is what matters most. That being said, this being where it is, my prices unfortunately might be a little on the high.
Oh no, you're going to give us a bargain.
I'd love to do that, C's. But when you do's business out in remote areas like this, the costs add up and, well,
You're just taking advantage of the situation.
I can't entirely deny that, but
Then that settles it. You'll do business with us at market prices, and that's final.
We should seal the deal with a smile, too, since it matters
Yep.
so much to him.
With
Like
the smile.
this.
much obliged.
I love the Turtles, man. Not sure if they have, like, later on, if they have some items that's only for them. I'm not sure. I don't think he has that bag. They should be able to get that on their own. Void ring. Yeah, we already have that because she has it. Then yeah, they got that stuff as well. We should be fine.
You sure know how to drive a hard bargain, Velvet.
What else was I supposed to do? Would you rather I devoured him and swiped all his stuff?
You're more frightening than the Reaper.
Still, that Turtles was an interesting guy.
It's a big world, kid. A lot of strange folks out there.
Like us.
So I'm discovering.
He probably took one look at us and thought the very same thing.
A demon, a Moloch, and a Reaper. We've got it all.
Ain't that the truth?
What are turtles, anyway?
Some sort of turtle men.
Yeah, but what are they?
They are what they are. All you need to know is that they're good at peddling things.
They're probably just called turtles because they wear all those sea turtle shells on their backs. After all, Rokuro means sixth son, and that's what I am.
I was Teresa's second tethered Malakim, so I was number 2.
That's a title, not a name.
A title.
Someone just give the kid a name
Title,
already.
not a name.
A name? For me?
Let's see. Let's go to this area first, because up there we do enter actual zone. So here's that other end that we weren't able to get to, and we have a little fast travel warp right there. Now we can go up here. And then we'll be entering a different zone. Gonna be lots of fights up ahead too. Anything? Okay. Thought I saw something right there. Nothing there, okay. A nice treasure chest, let's see. Probably a piece of equipment. Yep, Mercury satchel. Nothing on those. And I know I'm not fighting, like, you know, any enemies right now. I'm trying to cover as much of the story as I can.
Looks like
We'll
Ifrit's
get
first
tons
mate
of-
has a strange
tons of battles later.
superstition.
It's just a habit. Only comes up tails anyway.
What land did that coin come from? I've never seen a coin with a goddess on one side and the Reaper on the other.
Strictly speaking, that's not the Reaper on the back. It's an image of the Demon King, Daus.
Where have I heard that name before?
Martel the goddess, and Daus, the demon king. The Book of Ragnarok, chapter 765. The Battle of Yggdrasil.
765
You're
chapter.
awfully well read. The coin was dug up from some ancient ruins in another land. They called the place Carlin long ago. It's made from soft, ordinary gold, but they had some process to harden the metal and make it resistant to scratches.
Wow, that's a rather rare find then.
Do you like to read books?
Teresa's chamber was full of them, so I spent a lot of time reading. Ragnarok is a record of battles from the Age of Myth. I've read it several times now.
Anyway, coins like that are hard to come by. Where did you get it?
It's a long
Pillage.
story.
Never mind then.
So, were you deciding something with that coin toss?
Not anything I can talk about yet.
Oh, I'm sorry for prying.
Devotee title. So now we're in an open area. So you can see we got little guards right down there. We got that huge wall. Got some more of the sea over there. Got a new enemy.
Always ready to fight.
Little tree over there. Kind of reminds me of like the Borderlands 2 and Tiny Tina's DLC. You fight those little trees and tree storms. That's what I get vibes like that from you guys.
See this? See this?
When you have fights like these, though, we can, you know, use our break soul so
Unarmed?
much.
Hardly.
nice.
These are deadly weapons.
What'll it take to make you go all out?
Okay, nothing there. I don't... Let's see. Is there anything... Okay, can't do anything yet.
There's no guard. Do we just go in?
Wait.
No, Rokuro.
This isn't what I expected.
There's a barrier over it?
They changed the security.
You weren't kidding, were you? That scorpion and this barrier, all part of your curse.
You'll be lucky if that's the worst of it.
A direct assault would be a bad idea. What's the plan?
Down the cliff, there should be an entrance used during the fortress's construction. We'll check that.
So that
You did
pathway,
your research.
I had to, didn't I?
You can see there's an item right there, but can we grab it? Yeah, okay, we can grab it. Fight these little
Don't waste
wolves. And if you want to as well, you can change, like for the Moloch number 2.
If you want to live, get out of
You
my
can
way.
change, like, you know, certain arts that he'll do and all that. So we got titles earned. We also got some new arts, so let's go ahead and add some new arts, because we haven't been doing that, really. Yeah, we got Mega Sonic Thrust, the Twin Whip. Yeah, so we'll have those like that, Twin Whip. Okay. So we'll check out how those are. Megasonic Thrust. Pretty sure, judging from the name and how it works, fairly sure it's for the armor enemies, so.
You're wide open! Dead yet. How's that? You're wide open! See this?
Come on, really?
Okay, so he's got his thing there. So we can change that off of him now. Go for focus. And we're not gonna be able to walk closer to them. Yeah, can't go that way. So let's go. Oh, another new enemy. It's kind of cool. They disguise themselves like these. I think that's another move we just saw her do.
See this? Let's go! See this? You're wide open!
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Got another stat herb right there. And like I said previously before, I will probably, I usually never use these things, and if I do, it's like right at the end of the game. Either before the final boss or after the final boss, for whenever I enter the end-game territory for the game.
Is that the way in?
This one's actually guarded.
I never actually got
Which means there's
full
no barrier.
maxed out stats though.
Let's move,
in any of
everyone.
them.
Stop. Those guards are...
Careful, they're not what they seem.
Blight. Guards with demon blight. And it's cool too how they still incorporate their armor
They transformed into
even
demons.
when they transform.
Is this Eisen?
Didn't I?
You wouldn't expect these guards to carry the demon blight. Is this your curse again?
Probably.
If I'd charged in, that might have turned ugly. Thank you for stopping me.
Don't thank me. He's the one who noticed the danger.
In that case, I'll be counting on you to keep watch. After all, we've got a Reaper with us. Who knows what else we'll find.
Huh?
She's saying it's all right to talk.
Understood. Keeping watch.
And you see, he got a little light up in his eyes now. So I think even right here, I think his artwork changed. Or it might have been the same. I can't remember if his eyes were dead right here previously. But maybe if you want to check, you can just go back previously to whenever I first showed it. Anything else around over this area? Not looking like it. So we're coming up, we're on 51 minutes, that'll be 52. So I'm gonna keep going for a little bit more. I've noticed that my videos have mainly been an hour, 20 minutes, and
Looks
30
like there
minutes.
are demons
which
inside
I'm
as
not
well.
doing that intentionally.
Don't tell me, Eisen. You're the source of demon blight?
Nope. It's just our bad luck to be around when it's spread. This is what it means to walk with the Reaper. You've only yourselves to blame.
It works in our favor. The enemy won't be capable of an organized response.
And we're a small group. Our mobility will be an advantage in the chaos.
So Eisen, how do we open the sea gate?
The controls ought to be located in the upper part of the gate. We'll
Though even in the
activate them and
cutscene
then
right
send a
here, his
signal.
eyes are still
Got it.
dead.
To the top of the gate, then.
So we're gonna try to open the gate. We need to get to the top. Also got some new enemy right here.
Don't waste my time.
Wall. These remind me of the... I don't know what the official name of it is, but that block in Mario that falls down whenever you like get near it. That's what these guys are. Come on, give me a break soul or something. Of course you can be right at the end when the battle's gonna be over.
I wish I had power like that.
I'd forget about it if I were you.
Yeah, Eisen, it's cool, but not something you want. Especially whenever you feel like you can never get full or taste. Anybody else master anything? No. Okay.
Victory is ours.
Okay, he learned that from the fire ring. We can swap that off of him now. I'll go ahead and give him the earth ring. Velvet still hasn't mastered that one yet. Oh, that's another bad. So Demon Blight is spread throughout this whole place.
Hey, not all the
Or at
ships
the
left.
bottom level.
Battleship. Not good.
You can see just how massive this is. Just this gate.
A fortress with a sea gate that blocks the entire strait. It's crazy what the Abbey can build.
Until recently, I might not have believed it possible.
It's no sweat if you're using Malakim as tools.
If Malakim can be made a blade to fell demons, they can also be made a hammer to forge metal.
It's another way the Abbey and the Kingdom show their dominance to the people. It says, do not resist, submit.
It's disgusting is what it is.
Disgusting.
Agreed.
Kind of surprised there's completely nothing right there. And not even a cat's box, you know? Imagine running away from Demon Blight and then you just turn and then bam. Sucker punched.
This door should lead to the gate, but it looks like they've got it locked up tight.
Well, brute force is out.
Intruders! How dare you set foot in our domain?
Would be nice if we
Where's the
possibly had
key?
explosions.
I am a proud knight of Midgand. I'm not about to yield to the likes of petty demons.
There's nothing I hate more than someone else trying to control the direction of my life. My wheel is mine to hold. If I'm not the one steering the ship, then I'm not truly alive.
The one steering.
Indeed, and my entire life is devoted to the defense of this fortress.
Then you better be ready to accept all that happens to you in the line of duty.
Backhanded.
Maybe it's time we found out just how deep your devotion truly goes. Take it easy. There's 9 more fingers to go.
Wait! The key is in the control room. Through there.
Only one finger to get
One
the
more
info.
question. Which way to the battleship?
Straight ahead. Up the stairs.
Got it.
Well, thank you for handling that.
It just comes naturally. We need that key, but we also need to take out the battleship before it sails against the Von Eltia.
He's right. The control room or the docks? Which will it be?
Let's start searching.
Okay.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. Because I do want to do the next part in a full setting because it's pretty cool. because by the time I get to that part, we're going to be coming short up on time. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one here. I am going to let this scene play out real quick, and then I'm going to just, end the video right after that. So enjoy this scene right here, and then I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.
You know, you're pretty good with your fists, Eisen.
Not as good as you are with your swords.
I feel like I've seen a lot of your crew with swords. Do you really never use them yourself?
No, not with the Reaper's curse, I don't. It likes to rear its head at the worst times. I've broken blades just by unsheathing them, and once, just as I was about to deliver a finishing blow, my blade separated from the hilt and went flying. That sort of thing. A sword isn't something I can rely upon when my life is at stake. I fight using only my own body. That's one less thing that can go wrong.
It's too bad you're not a swordsman. I bet we could have had a hell of a fight.
I wouldn't need a sword to make it interesting. What do you say? Want to try your sword against my curse?
Sure, if the right time comes. Just don't whine when I end up winning.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Well, here's where the real show starts. Do we have a plan, First Mate?
The fortress guards are almost all ordinary soldiers. Just a handful of exorcists to deal with.
They went to the trouble to build this huge gate. You'd think they'd keep it better defended.
You don't need an army of exorcists to keep a bunch of disorganized pirates under control, do you?
As long as they're fighting ordinary humans, the Royal Army would suffice.
So a few exorcists as officers is all they need.
It was built as a symbol of the Empire. But it seems Artorias is the one really giving the orders. The Abbey directs security and defense, and Imperial soldiers are under Exorcist command.
We aim for the exorcists then. The harder they are, the more fun it'll be.
Ready to bust some heads?
I'd rather cut them, actually.